Looks like another one waking up. A little activity in there. Oh yeah, there he is. One peeking his head up in the nest, and the other one is rolling over. Okay, youngsters are waking up. One walking over there now. Come over to see his sibling. Wake him up. We've been laying there a long time. When you going to get up? About time to exercise our wings. Well, I'm going to rest a little bit. It's still hot. Alright. Okay, we'll just hang out together here and flip our wings around. Oh yeah, look at here. Getting well feathered out now. Good size Peregrine Falcons. Oh yeah, good to see them back in the nest where we get a view of them. They were hiding behind that limb most of the morning. I'll keep an eye on them. Oh yeah, he's spreading his wings out, walking. He's going back up under that limb again. Feels that breeze. They're well camouflaged there. Hard to see them. Now they're getting a dark feather, the big X on the back, so they're over 4 weeks old now. There he relieved himself. Alright, trying to keep the nest clean. Hope he missed his buddy. Okay, now we have a little preening session. So we got one more up there behind the limb, I think. Or he might be in the nest too, but hard to see him. We have a total of 3, and we got 2 of them here. Oh, they're coming along really well. They're getting well feathered out, growing fast. And from the back markings, that X, that means they're just a little over 4 weeks old now. Alright, we'll keep an eye on them. I haven't seen the adults. We're waiting for the Tersel or the Falcon to bring in some food. But that can be whenever they catch it. They keep them well fed. These guys are big enough. When they do get the food, they feed them heavy and it lasts them all day. So they're not going hungry. Oh yeah. Having a little preening session. Okay, here we are. We zoomed in a little. They're still preening up. One on the left, one in the middle, and I think we have one on the right laying down flat. So all 3 are in the nest now. Oh yeah. They got tired of hiding behind the limb, so they're probably anticipating Mama bringing the food in here, so they're all ready. The first in line for the chow. They're having a preening session, getting everything squared away. When they turn to the right, you can see the big black X on their back. That's how you tell the age of them. They get that big black X when they're just a little over 4 weeks old. Oh, they're just feathering out fast. How lucky is that? Come up here and get them in this stage of their feathers. Just a preening away too. All 3 of them in there. One on the far right ain't moving. Hopefully that's one of them. I saw one in that position moving earlier, but we know we got 3 of them in the area, so that's not it. There's one still behind the limb. These guys are really preening up. They had a good sleep. It's just past noon now, so they know it's feeding time. They're ready for lunch. Good looking birds. Getting every feather they got squared away now. Of course they don't have much to do, but get ready for lunch. Oh yeah. What a great spot. When they come down here, you can see right straight into it. We got two of them in there now, doing their preening. The other one just kind of taking it easy. Oh yeah, I rolled this one. All three are in there. Lazy Bones is on the left. He's not doing much. Wants to sleep some more. These two are doing just fine. I keep looking for the adults. You gotta be quick. When they get that food, they'll zip right in there. Well, looks like a great preening session for the Peregrine Falcons. All right. Okay, finishing up the preening. Great view of them now. I'll back off a little bit. Oh yeah, just getting around there, all squared away. It's just past noon now. It's getting really hot. And they're hungry. I don't think they got fed yet today. So far, no sign of adults. The one in the middle is kind of laying back down. One on the left, well, still finishes preening. And one on the right's getting crowded, so he's flipping his wing. All three are settling down now, waiting for lunch call. All right. We got one standing up, still preening, so that's good. Okay, it's settling down. Well, it looks like it's finishing up the preening now. Getting that nice sunshine, and everything's dry. All looks good at Snoqualmie Falls. Sitting up here looking for the mate to fly in with some food, so we're all excited about it. I'll back off and zoom in on the youngsters maybe. See if we can locate them. Oh, getting under the wing a little bit. Come back and show you where we're at here. Alright, should be coming in here. Quite a nest this year. It's very difficult to locate. Very difficult. There we're coming in. A bit more over this way. Right in this spot here, it kind of looks like a goatee. Right in the upper right hand corner is where the youngsters are. Okay, looks like we got one in the limb there and one in the nest. So they're, we call it the brancher stage. And like I say, they could fledge any time here. They're all over the place. And we got one adult on guard up in the snag, so we'll keep an eye on them. We got good lighting now. And we'll watch these guys. They'll back off. See if we can get a little rid of some of the atmosphere. There we go. You see the one in the nest? I think one in the tree there. We had a total count of 3 this year. It's like looking for a needle in the haystack because they can hide good behind those limbs. But we do have one of the adults in the snag, like I say, up above there in the skyline. I'll try to zoom in on that one. And back off a little bit here. Give you a perspective of where we're at. There you can see right in that shape there, like a goatee. Come up on the top to their favorite lookout tree. Oh yeah. We got one up in there. I'm not sure if it's a male or female. It'd be hard to tell from this distance, but we'll check it out. Okay, coming in now. There we go. Sitting right up there in the sun, looking good. Okay, here's our peregrine falcon still looking around. Got 1 foot up, all content and relaxed. Looks up and down the river here for the mate. See if somebody's going to bring in some food. The youngsters laid down for a nap. They're about ready to fledge any day now, so they were exercising, flying from one tree to the other right by the nest. Now they're down for their nap. And this one's just sitting here waiting for the mate to come back. Back, let her preen up now. Working on the tail section. It's like a headless bird right now, but look how long those wings are. Come right down to the tip of the tail. We're so lucky to have these falcons here. Oh yeah, scratching up here, Snoqualmie Falls, Washington. Fan that tail out. Look at that. Here we have a stretch. Put that leg out. That's fantastic. Look at that. She may want to sail out of here. After they stretch, sometimes they just go for a little flight. She's been looking around. She's been here a while. Been preening, getting everything ready. Probably wondering where the mate is with the food. Figure she'll have to go check up on him. Okay, relieve herself. And see what happens. Still looking downstream now. Looking over her back towards the golf course. Sometimes he hunts for pigeons up there. She definitely thinking about sailing out of here, I think. Doing her breast feathers now. Got her head cocked, looking down towards the river now a little. All right, back to the preening. Well, I don't see the other one. Must be up at the golf course still trying to catch a pigeon. They get a lot of pigeons up in that area. It makes a good feed for the youngsters. I've seen several that they brought in over the years, so. I found the nest when she brought in a carcass they'd been eating. It had the orange duck feet. She circled around, went right into where the nest site was. That's the only way I found it, because she was packing in food, so. I was very lucky that day. I was here at the right time. Oh yeah, now she's bobbing her head. Looking up at the sky. I think she sees him. And away she goes to join him. All right, taking off towards the adult, male, or her mate. Okay, this one here is picking on something. It's like a leftover or something. I'm going to be interested to see what it's got. See how well feathered out the peregrine falcon is there. It's a fledgling getting ready to fledge any day now. Woke up getting a little snack. And I just saw the adult fly out of the dead snag on the horizon to greet the mate, so there may be more food coming in. So they got 3 of these guys to feed, and they're the same size as the adults now. Looks like this one's getting a fairly good sized crop, finishing up what it's got. The other ones are up in the trees just above it a little bit on the right hand side. And they may be full, but For now, this one here is going to try to have a little snack. Tear right into it. They're in and out quick when they feed them now. They got so much cover it's hard to see. But for now, just having a couple of bites. I think this bird is just about filled up to the top here. Like I say, he's got a sibling up above on the right-hand side in the tree, and I think the other one's on the left behind that green limb. But this one here is just kind of woke up from a little nap, had a little snack. I'll back off a little bit. Maybe we can see some more action. Okay, looks like he's going to exercise behind the limb. Oh yeah, see, feeling the wind under his wings now. A little exercise, the wings. Like I say, he could fly off of here any day now. They've been going back and forth up behind that limb. This is an exercise session here, getting the wings really strong. So when it's time to sail off this cliff, he won't wind up at the bottom of the falls. But they'll be well ready for it. They've been nesting here for years. Now he's playing with a little piece of food he found in there. He's having a great playtime. You can see all the markings. He's got the cheek stripe already, and it looks like an adult pretty much. It has the juvenile plumage, which is a little browner. All right. And difference on the chest, of course. Oh, he stretched those wings out. Check it out. Let's see if I find his other two siblings. They're in there somewheres. And adults, well, they could be anywhere. With these leaves and the trees and stuff, it's hard to find them unless they're in the observation tree. But the youngster's still here on the eyrie by the nest, so we'll keep a close watch on him. Oh, this one's really exercising. He's working those wings, getting them strong. Now he wants to hide behind the limbs, see? So he comes back over to the left here. There's his wing coming out again. Oh, he's in a good exercise session. There we go. Good markings. Oh yeah, working those feathers again, those wings. I'll back off so you can pick up on some of the siblings here. Sometimes they're to the left behind that limb, and they'll come out, walk on down to the nest, and some are in the tree to the right. But they were all in the nest when we first discovered them. Of course, now they're venturing out. They're called branchers now here. And they're getting ready to fly off the cliff any day now. They're just a little over 5 weeks old now. Alright, well, he's going to play hide and seek with us a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. But we're not sure if this one's a male or female until you take a close look here and see when she turns her head. I believe it might be the female, yeah, because her cheek stripe is a little narrower than the male. And she's up here preening, drying off because a little bit of mist, a little rain. Like I say, the youngsters, they're all tucked back of their limb there, drying off. So now she's going to scratch up a little bit, get her foot all cleaned up and preen up some of her feathers. And maybe we'll luck out and see her sail out of here. Well, she's going to do a makeover, stretching around. She's kind of looking nervous. She may want to sail off of here, adjusting herself a little bit. It looks like this is the last fledgling to go. I think the other two may have already went. I haven't seen the last trip, the last 2 trips up, I haven't seen the other 2, so, and I come every day. So this may be the last one here. This is Preened up, got fed. I saw that yesterday. Got fed good still, so Mama brought some food in, obviously. When the time is right, this one will sail off here too. It's kind of exercising. Now see what he's got. He got something coming right in on it. There we go. Hopping back and forth. Got a regular little play yard here, exercise yard. That's why you can't see them half the time. They go behind that limb. Unless they come down here in the middle, well, you don't get to see much. You can see where they've been with all the whitewash. You can see that right below there. And to the left and to the right. And that's where they been sitting and roosting. Okay, one of the adults just flew in, landed close to the nest. See if that'll wake this guy up a little bit. See if we get some kind of action here. There we go. So they can fly back on the other side of that tree too. You can see whitewash on the right hand side of that trunk coming out, that curved trunk. So they've been all over this cliffside. Okay, there's one coming down now. Look at that. My goodness, had one up in the tree, see? This might be one of the siblings. Or it could be the adult. Let's check. Oh, I think it's a sibling, yeah. Been up hiding up there in the tree, see? Oh yeah, here comes the other two down in. What's going on here? We got some action going now. One behind that limb. Okay. I'll keep my eye on it and see what happens here. This one here just kind of sitting there. We may have all three still in the nest. Or that's the adult that just flew out. Okay, dropped off a little food. Okay, there's that stellar jay back. He knows that the siblings are eating on that prey and he wants to get a little snack. It's a risky business, but he's quick. The fledglings are still too slow to catch him, but if he got too close, they could actually foot him and get him. But he knows they're eating because the adult brought him a snack, and they're back at that limb on the left eating. There he's back again, the stellar jay. He wants a bite of that scrap so bad. Doesn't look out, he'll be dessert. There he is, stellar jay, right in the middle of the peregrine falcon nest. And of course they're fledglings. They're ready to fly any day now, so they're full grown. So they're back on the left. I saw the adult come in earlier with the food and drop it off, so we'll wait till they get done eating and for them to come out here and for a little recess session. Okay, one just came out now. The peregrine falcon, it just came out. I'm running the soundtrack now. Okay, he got done eating. So his sibling should come out behind him. Now he's going to his regular hiding spot. It's way over there. Oh, he's going up in the limb. So alright, there's count of number one. And the other one must have possession of the food yet. I'll back off a little bit. Okay, he's going to hoard the food and he's not coming out yet. Alright, we got one more to come out and I think one may have flown already. Okay, he's exercising his wings now. Stretching them out. Oh yeah, look at him exercise. There he goes, revving them up. Like I say, he's wanting the fledge. He wants to take off of here. Had a little snack. Now he's exercising, getting his muscles all squared away. It could be any time. Could be the day, who knows. They are right at the age for fledging. They just had a snack. The adults brought in some food and they were down at the base of the tree and ate it up behind the limbs on the left. He got done and came back up on his perch here, and now he was exercising a little bit. He's getting frisky now. He preened up a little bit, got his beak all cleaned off, flapped his wings. Hey, what's he doing? Looks like he's laying down going to sleep. They do that. They'll just kind of squat down on the limb there and just kind of lay on it. The big limb, that's where he's at. I believe that's what he's doing. I don't think he's standing up anymore. He's kind of laid down a little bit. And they'll take a little nap. They're still youngsters. They got a full crop and figures, well, I'll just snooze a little bit. Now he blends in. See, you never know there's a bird there.